Now, the WGAL News 8 Storm Team forecast with meteorologist Ethan Houston.
It's going to be another brutally cold night tonight. Wind chill values could be all the way down to 15 below zero at times. That's why we have that cold weather advisory, and it's a prolonged impact period because this cold is going to be consistent. Could be one of the longest stretches of temperatures at or below freezing in the past couple of years, and a couple of mornings ahead, we will challenge record lows. Now, heading into the weekend, there is a chance we could see some snow, but it is a very low chance. And as of right now, it doesn't look like it could be much as the track is yet to be determined. I would keep your weekend plans in place, but you need to continue to stay tuned with the forecast in the coming days as we'll see things come more into focus as we get closer to the weekend. For your Tuesday, saw a high of 22 degrees out at the airport, and we still have 7 inches of snow on the ground out at HIA. Taking a live look over Lancaster, it looks calm, but it is cold and downright frigid when you factor in the feels like temperatures. Feels like it's just 2 with that breeze right now at 14 miles per hour, certainly having a bite to it. These are the actual air temperatures. It's 14 if you're joining us from Ephrata and Lancaster County, 16 in Quarryville, 17 in Cashtown, and 18 right now in Greencastle. But we still have that light breeze coming across the snowpack and that sleet pack now becoming like a sheet of ice across the region. And this is what it feels like on the bare skin. Feels like it's just 2 in Lancaster. Feels like it's 7 if you're joining us from Lebanon. Feels even worse off to our west. Feels like it's 6 below in Altoona and 3 below in State College. Skies are mostly clear. They're likely going to stay that way through the night tonight. Bundle up if you have to be out and about. Lows tonight will be anywhere from 4 to 8 degrees, but those wind chill values could be down to 15 below in some isolated spots. We'll have sub-zero wind chills still in the morning, and then we'll see those chills climb into the single digits during the afternoon with actual air temperatures topping off in the upper teens to lower 20s. But we're going to be close to some record lows in the coming mornings. By Friday, we'll challenge the record low. That is could break the record low on Saturday morning. It's after Saturday we start to see the slow climb out of the ice box. Those low temperatures will be back into the teens early next week, but that's still below the average low of right around 22 degrees. In fact, some days ahead, we may not make it into the 20s for our highs. You can see it's all quiet in terms of action of snow on Live Local 8 radar. It's going to stay that way. We'll just have some clouds moving on through at times as we'll have a series of cold fronts approaching the region. So a little bit more cloud cover bubbling up as we head through tomorrow afternoon. That's also going to be the case on into Thursday afternoon as that ridge of high pressure builds in from the west. Now, we've been talking about the potential for a system off the East Coast this weekend. Now, it is likely that we'll have some sort of storm off the East Coast. The question is, where is it going? The European model did well last week with the tracking, the intensity, and actually was pretty persistent with its track. Now, it has been wobbling a bit more when compared to the American model, which is a little closer to the East Coast, and it's likely going to be a close shave for us as we go on into the weekend, most likely Saturday and early Sundays when we have the potential to see some snow. But as of right now, it is a low chance. But in terms of the track, the timing, and just the totals, that's still yet to be determined. But as of right now, it looks to be on the low side of things. So I wouldn't cancel plans just yet. But certainly stay tuned with the forecast in the coming days as we'll get things a bit more into focus going on into the weekend. But notice the temperatures only near 20 degrees for our highs on Wednesday and Thursday, into the teens for your Friday. And then temperatures slowly climb back up finally to at or above freezing by mid to late next week.